Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Thank you so much for joining us at the VIP lunch today. We've got a couple of people still making their way to their seats, but I'd like to welcome you all here. Somebody told me that I forgot to introduce myself this morning. I'll take an opportunity to do that now. My name is Andrew Work. This is the third year that I have been fortunate enough to come and compare the World Business Angel Investment Forum. I am also the commissioner to Hong Kong. So I believe the farthest of the Far East. I know there are others here from Singapore and other parts of Asia, but I think I have the farthest reaches. Great. We've had a lot of great speakers. A really exciting morning here at the World Business Asia Investment Forum. And I think in particular, one country has sent its best women to shine. And that, of course, is the nation of Croatia. We got to see some of their beautiful scenery. We got to hear inspiration and some challenges from the president of Croatia that was really exciting. And we have another representative from Croatia who is going to come and help us to open up our lunch. She is Helena Matushka, and she is the WBAF country director in her native Croatia. She is also the assistant director with the Zagorje Development Agency, and she has a few words for us today. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make Helena Matushka feel most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. So, dear ministers, dear WBF senators, high commissioners, thank you very much for taking time to listen to what I have to say. But before I start, the special thanks goes to the chairman of the WBAF, Mr. Altutas, for acknowledging the potential of Republic of Croatia and opening the first WBAF Croatia office. So thank you very much once again, and thank you for inviting us to be on this Congress. So today, in the next 10 minutes, I will speak a little bit about how to use cultural heritage to boost innovation and entrepreneurship. So when we talk about entrepreneurship, we have to, sorry, something's gone bad. That's okay, I'll go forward. So when we talk about entrepreneurship in the 21st century, we have to think social responsibilities. We have to think social development and innovation. And so we stepped into the fourth industrial revolution that's changing our lives and changing the world and preparing it for the future generations. So this entrepreneurship has a significant impact on our future and plays an important role in enabling and fostering social justice. And also, as Mr. Altutas always emphasizes, the innovation is the basis of any entrepreneurial idea. So the question is, how do we support that innovation? And how do we teach our children to think out of the box and prepare ideas of the future today? So in Croatia, WBAF Croatia and Krapina-Zagorje County, the region I come from, we have a vision to create socially responsible leaders. And the question is, how do we plan to do this? So we started by encouraging startup economy and startup mentality through incubators and accelerators. So the first step, what we did, we provide support. So the first step is institutional support. So we took an old castle in Zabok and turned it into a smart building, first in the world. And there we put our startup incubator, and we provided them with the safe and quality environment to do business. And the second step, what we do, is provide mentorship. So we are building a network of mentors. We are building business angels networks to learn those startups how to talk, how to walk, how to run, and then how to earn money. And of course, we have to teach them also to think about social responsibilities. So this Castle Vračak is also the home of the WBF Croatia, operating and networking across Europe. So we did the first step, that's institutional support. We did the second step, that's the mentorship and the network. And the third step, what we did already, is that we are going to use another castle in the same region, and we will build an entertainment and science center. So Croatia is one of the 2 remaining countries in the EU that doesn't have this science center, but also we have more than 2,000 castles that are used mostly as museums. And what do we want to do? We want to do something different. So we want to do something innovative. So this Edutainment and Science Center will be used to open minds. Like Einstein said, we want to open young minds like a parachute. So this is why Krapina-Zagorje County and WBAF Croatia will venture in education and in science to boost innovation, to foster entrepreneurship, and to connect ideas with the capital. So you see that this castle is, that I'm showing is built in the 18th century. It was used by very noble families from Zagreb, and one of those families also built a thermal spa first in Croatia near the castle. So in the 18th century it was a venture of itself. It was doing business and also giving back to the community. So after the Second World War, the castle was used as a part of the chicken egg factory, wouldn't believe it. So it was used as a part of the factory, and in the last 20 years, the castle is the home of an NGO that focuses on local culture. 1 year ago, my region and the town of Donja Stubica, the mayor is here, we bought the castle and we started preparing it and transforming it into science and education center. So the project involves a reconstruction of the castle, construction of a new building, and reconstruction of an outdoor park, and turning it into the science park. So the castle itself has around 2,000 square meters of usable surface and also 10,000 square meters of outdoor park. So the idea is to use this castle to put a Fab Lab service in it. So what is a Fab Lab? Fab Lab is a concept that aims at students to develop design thinking, entrepreneurial spirit, and to encourage them to take the necessary risk to take their ideas on the market. So this Fab Lab is our entrepreneurial nest from which we connect innovation with the established regional innovation network. So all research in the field of education show that applied learning is, especially when it comes to science, is the best way to learn and develop young minds. So this is why the Science Center will promote hands-on, unforced learning in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Also, all other space in the center will be used as an exhibit you can touch, you can feel, you can play with, you can explore and learn from. Also, one part of the castle will be used as an innovation hub and will facilitate innovation and solution. So, using cultural heritage like castles and transforming it to smart building is innovative idea by itself. So we see that most of these investments are into science and education centers are greenfield investments, but this will be definitely a brownfield investment that has multiple capital gains. So when we look at this project, we in WBAF Croatia see it as a part of the puzzle constructed to boost the economy and foster innovation. So this center, together with the Castle Bračak, will show that the public policy has the power and the will to be different and invest in the future. So this castle, we see it as the first step in the famous Altuntaş startup compass theory. It's the entrepreneurship step. So there we will identify innovative ideas, and when we identify them, we will transfer it to the other castle, WBAF Croatia, headquarters, to go through the stages for 2 to 4 as described in the theory. But we have to also talk about some numbers. So American Society for Creative Industry developed a very simple arts and economic prosperity calculator that shows total economic impact of investment in this kind of project. So the project of Edutainment and Science Center itself is worth over $19 million, a total investment that's needed to reach full operability. So, and if we look at the first year of doing business, we come to these next figures. So we have a total annual expenditure budget of $2 million. So the figures show impact on full-time equivalent employment, income, and revenue in the community if we are talking about communities with over 1 million people. So the benefit of this investment is measured as a spin-off effect on the societies general. So it is expected that this project will support more than 300 fully time equivalent employment positions, result in $12 million of total expenditure in the community, and increase the household income by 7 times. So we expect that this project will be financed by the European Union. It will start in the mid-2020 and will be finished in by the end of 2023. So I tried to explain how do we, in Croatia, connecting WBAF Croatia, connecting public policy, how we try to support innovation and how we try to support entrepreneurship. So as the country director of the WBF Croatia, me and my whole team, we kindly invite you to definitely to visit Croatia and explore all other investment possibilities. Because as I mentioned, we have 2,000 castles and definitely 1/3 of them is expecting new, is expecting a new person. So the first chance you have to visit us is this May, when we are organizing the first boot camp in Croatia for qualified investors, and I'll be very happy to welcome you there and show you all the investment possibilities. So, and of course, we expect you to visit our Science Center in 2023. So thank you very much for this opportunity, and please enjoy your lunch.